Imagine being asked to fix a leaky faucet, but you're only given a hammer. That's what counseling without a theory can feel like. In today's mini lesson, we'll explore how school counselors can intentionally choose theoretical approaches that match both their personal and professional identity and the diverse needs of the students they serve. Theory isn't just academics, it's the compass that guides how we listen, respond, and support. But here's the thing: the top 10 most taught counseling theories were developed by white men. It's very Eurocentric. That means these frameworks may not fully reflect or affirm the lived experiences of all students, especially those from diverse backgrounds. Let's flip the beat on traditional counseling. Remix and reimagine. Dr. James Norris developed hip hop counseling theory to connect with youth through rhymes and messages of hip hop culture, using lyrics, identity, and expression as tools for healing, empowerment, and transformation. Let's reframe this integrative lens using three theories that complement school counseling well. For example, person centered. If I'm going through my day and I'm opening the door for people and waving hi, bye, giving free high fives in the hallway and at lunch, I may use a person centered approach to convey unconditional regard and acceptance to build relationships. If I happen to be at a tier two intervention and I'm working with somebody one on one for individual counseling, this is where I may focus on a more solution focused brief counseling, and this is where I'm going to help the person to identify what the problem is and what we can do for solutions. That way, they can return to the classroom environment and continue their learning. I may utilize a cognitive behavioral approach when we're talking about classroom guidance. If I'm going to give a social emotional lesson, I may go in and teach a skill that's cognitive behavioral driven. That way, the students can understand their thoughts, feelings, and actions and how they exist in the world. When applying theory in positive behavioral intervention support, be intentional. Your chosen approach should align with your data, support your school system, and strengthen practices. The right theory doesn't just guide counseling, it enhances behavioral support school wide. A good counselor theory match is like wearing your own shoes, but theory also needs to fit the culture and developmental needs of the students. So, who are you serving? What are their strengths, traumas, stressors, and dreams? In schools, you may not do therapy in the traditional sense, but you can create therapeutic spaces where healing can happen. These are brave spaces built on trust, consistency, cultural humility, and unconditional positive regard. Even when the bell rings, what lingers is how the person felt when you were with them. Your presence can be the intervention. As you grow into your counseling identity, don't just memorize theories, lean into them. Learn how to blend, bend, and build approaches that resonate with who you are and who your students are becoming. I remember the first time that I tried Gestalt open chair with a student, and it worked. Don't be afraid to try new things. Remember, theories drive counseling. Theories must be culturally responsive, and therapeutic presence transforms lives.